Okay, this is just a really quick demo of my SenselScrubber patch. I've been playing with the Sensel Morph with the Buchla Thunder overlay, and this is kind of the result. I've been working on a piece recently that uses a lot of vocal samples, and I needed a way to scrub through those, and I wasn't really getting what I wanted just in a DAW, so yeah, create my own software. Anyway, the way that it works is you have a B patcher here, and that is connected to the Morph. I've created a special mapping for it. You can use the Ben's Thunder setting, preset number 5, and then that controls everything. So the pads are connected to looper and scrubber 1 through 4 corresponds to C through F on the overlay, and then 5 through 8 corresponds to M through P. Then the upper pads 1 to 4 is loop for 1 to 4, and then 6 through 9 is loops for 5 through 8. So everything is basically just the same thing on both sides. Pads G and I and L and K correspond to filter controls. You can manually set the Q and the edit mode for what type of filter you're using, but then those pads control the actual filter cutoff and the gain coefficient for that. So really easy to use. All you have to do is first make sure that your Sensel Morph is selected as the MIDI device, turn everything on, and then you can load a clip into here. I'm just going to grab this bassoon and drop it in there. You set the number of slices that you want to use, anywhere from 1 to 100. I find 6 works pretty well. And then you can use the scrubber to move it. This is what's mapped out to the Y position on the Morph itself. For whatever reason on the Mac, it does not update the display well. It does on PC. I think it has something to do with OpenGL, but I have not tested it. To actually play it, you can turn on the loop, and we should be getting some sound. Make sure that the Z coefficient is going through so you get, yeah, nice loud loops. And then turn off the loop to stop it. Again, all of this can be set manually, so if you decide you want to do it this way, you can do that too. But the cool thing is that you can also add VSTs. I've just lit up GRM Space Grain, so that's in there right now on number 1, and then you can route it to the VST as well if you want to hear those. So let's just do a little bit of playing. And then I'll kick on the VST. There we go. So it's a really fun, pretty simple patch that just lets you mangle samples in really, really interesting ways.